Shalom, the water wa barakatam, Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shah, Ba'ashem Rachakodash. Double honors to my leaders, the apostles, the great millstone, and Shalom to the whole full elect. I'm the brother Lakamah, back again doing the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shah. Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the Lord's sheep. Let's get it. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8. And it reads, "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shah." So the way that our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shah, thinks are not the way we think. Right? Just think about it. This is the creator of all things, Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shah. He have the answers to every question. He know all things. So the way that Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shah think is not the way that we think. Now, our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shah, He made us in the image of Him. He gave us understanding, but not understanding of everything. Like, for example, you have scoffers, mockers, people in general that don't believe in the word, that don't believe that who they call God speak through men. So they like to say things like, if you're a man of the Lord, how deep is the ocean? Or how many stars there is in space? Or how much sand there is at the beach? And it's obvious that we can't answer that, right? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shah, He blessed us with the understanding. He blessed us with knowledge concerning our salvation. Now, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, he search out things like this because he think he's the Most High. Like, he tried to go deep into the ocean and see how deep is the ocean. But he can't, because he know how much, that pressure, the more deep you go into the ocean, the more pressure it is. He uses submarines or anything. The more deeper they go down there, that submarine just might blow up. But these are things that the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, search out. He search out how many stars there are. He search out how many planets there are. Right? But the men of the Lord, we have the answers to salvation. We can't answer these type of questions, but we can tell you who is the wicked. We can tell you that Esau, Edom is a so-called white man, and we could prove it. We could also tell you that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians consist of the children of Israel. We also could tell you that our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shah, the Most High and Son, are dark-skinned men. Along with the angels, we could prove these things because this is the understanding that Yahweh Ba'ashem El Shah gave us. But all these other questions, as I mentioned, How deep is the ocean? How much sand there is on the beach? We can't answer these questions. You know, only Yahweh Shema Shah had the answer to these things. So I'm going to read again, Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, say Yahweh Shema Shah. So our ways are not the ways of our power, Yahweh Shema Shah. We're mortal. Our power is immortal. He's an everlasting power. All right? The bodies that we're in is subject unto sin. All right? We're in the chains of darkness. All right? We're not perfected as of yet, but in the future we will be. But currently, right now, we in these carnal bodies. We sin every day. Our power, he's perfect. He moved perfect. This is why our ways are not his ways. Reading on. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. So the ways and thoughts of Yahweh Shema Shah are far more greater than our thoughts and our ways. It's likened unto the heavens. That's why I said, as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are the Lord's ways and his thoughts than ours, because he knows all things and he's perfect. But us, we don't know all things. We just have the understanding of the scriptures. We have the answers to salvation. We could tell you what you gotta do to get right with Yahweh Shema Shah. And Lord willing, you be delivered. Let's get Psalm. It's the book of Psalm chapter 92, verse 5. O Yahweh Shema Shah, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. So the works of Yahweh Shema Shah are great. Once again, this is the creator of the universe, the creator of all things. So the works of Yahweh Shema Shah are above the normal and average. The works of Yahweh Shema Shah is magnificent. It's unlimited. It's special because he could do all things and he know all things. This is why his thoughts, his works are very deep. Trying to think like Yahweh Shema Shah, you're going to lose your mind. That's why we got to stick to what was given unto us. We can't fathom the thoughts of Yahweh Shema Shah. Trying to search out things that's not compatible to the brain, it'll mess your head up. Real quick. It's Ecclesiasticus chapter 3. Start verse 18. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself. All right, so the greater that you are, the more humble you should be. Because remember, scriptures tell you that knowledge puff it up. But the more knowledge you obtain, the more greater you become, the more humble you should be. And thou shalt find favor before Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah. All right, and we know that the Lord is only dealing with the meek. He only is dealing with the humble. So those that are humble shall find favor and mercy from Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah. Many are in high place and of renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek. Yeah, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. And your prophets are not, the true men of the Lord are not the ones you see in the churches, like T.D. Jakes, or these rappers, or these billionaires, these millionaires. Nah, the Lord is dealing with the meek. He revealed his mysteries and secrets unto the humble. Starting with our apostles and elder bishops, on down to the brotherhood. Lord willing with those men. For the power of the Lord is great. See, so the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah is great. He's omnipotent, meaning he's all powerful. He knows all things, he could do all things, he controls all things. He's the director of this movie that we're in. He controls good and evil. This is why it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah. As it is written, he kill and he make alive, and he wound, he heal. Alright, so he do all things. Poverty and riches come from Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah. So, this just show you that how great he is. He control the weather, He control all things. For the power of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shah, is great, and he is honored of the lowly. So the Lord honors the lowly, the meek, the humble, the ones at the bottom. And the meek represents, the lowly represents Israel. But here's the point, verse 21. Seek not out things that are too hard for thee, neither search things that are above thy strength. Yeah, just basically trying to be a node, or, being too deep, searching out things that are too hard for you. For example, trying to figure out how deep is the ocean, how many stars there are in space. It's a saying, you can't be too deep. You gotta keep it simple. Don't search out the things that are above thy strength. As I mentioned, the Lord blessed us with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Holy Scriptures. He gave us the answers to how to break things down, all right? As I mentioned earlier, he gave us the things according to the scriptures, as in who is the wicked, who are the true children of the nation of Israel, the true children of God. We know these things, and we can back it up. So seek not out things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. We gotta just stick to what we know, what we were blessed with. But I'm in here, Lord willing. This was edifying. Shalom.